What's going down? It's your boy Domani, and right now you tune in to Next Level Podcast. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Next Level Podcast. But before we get into this amazing interview, I would like to shout out our team: Naya Skyy, creator and executive producer; Emma J, producer; Jeremy Hart.
Welcome to the Next Level Podcast, where we bring you the latest in hip hop culture straight from the Skyy Lounge. I'm your host, Liz Smith, and you already know we're bringing you the exclusive interviews with some of your favorite celebrities and artists. So as always, go ahead, sit back, relax, and get ready to level up with our special guest, Domani.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Amazing. How are you?
I am good. No complaints.
Right.
Saw the little eclipse earlier today.
Yeah.
Like to see, the science and just how God works. So it was a good day.
You looked at it?
I did.
Ooh.
I seen it. I had my glasses. So
you
good.
had the glasses?
Yeah.
Thought you looked
Safety
at it
first.
Yeah.
No, I had my glasses. So good day.
Yeah.
About to be an even better day. We're going to jump into a conversation. But before we get into the conversation, we like to start with an icebreaker.
Okay.
So you ready for that?
Yeah.
If you could act in any TV show, old, new, whatever, what show would you choose and why?
Any TV show? I'm thinking of a cartoon.
Okay.
So I'm thinking of voiceovers.
I feel it.
I like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay, it's a classic.
Yeah. I like Ed. I'm going to say Ed, and Eddie.
Definitely a classic.
For sure.
Okay, I feel you on that. If I had to, I know this question was for me, but if I had to choose modern day, I think I would do Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty?
Mm-hmm.
So you would do a voiceover cartoon too?
That's literally one of my goals. So I love
sure.
that you said that.
Or the Boondocks. Oh, I ain't think of that.
That would be
Boondocks go
hard.
crazy.
That would be hard.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get right into it. So let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
You grew up right here in Atlanta. It's no secret that you are the son of legendary King of the South, T.I.P.
Yeah.
And you've always been in the public's eye at a very young age. So how was that experience growing up with, the world looking at you and everyone knowing who your family is and who you are?
How I really don't know how to explain it for real, but
yeah.
I would have to try to step outside of my perspective and look at it. I mean, of course you gotta think about what you do and say a little bit more than usual.
Yeah.
But man, it's been my life for so long. It's like,
Second
it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's changed now that you're an artist and like you've come into your own as a man?
I would say maybe because I'm grown, like it's less. Like you don't have that kid title on you no more. Like, oh, he a kid. I mean, we are still kids, but
yeah,
you grown.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like kind of the pressure maybe lightens just a little bit because you've grown, like you said, so you're making your own decisions.
Right.
It's your life,
For sure.
Now, you also come from a musical family. When did that moment set in for you that, like, rapping was something that you really wanted to do, that you had a gift for, and that, like, you wanted to take it seriously?
When I wanted to take it seriously, man, it was when I started actually asking myself real questions and figuring out that, man, this could really be like my thing that I could express myself in. And then I started releasing the music, and other people started saying that it was helping them and that they liked it or they could relate to it. I never thought I would be relatable. So I would say that's when I knew I wanted to do it and take it serious.
Right.
Yeah.
That passion, that spark.
Yeah.
I really like that. And obviously, you've been doing it well. Got to say congratulations on Dreamville Festival.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
How was that? Because, I mean, from the pictures and the videos, I could tell you killed it.
Thank you. Yeah, it was amazing, man. Man, it was amazing because I was there the year before, and I wasn't on the lineup. I didn't even have no tickets, but I just pulled up, ended up getting there and watching the show, and I was like, dang, I need to be on here next year. And we did exactly that.
Yeah.
So that was crazy.
So, like, what was it like when you got the I guess, call or notification that you were going to be a part of the lineup for this year?
I didn't know officially until the flyer release. Not
really?
gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, Cole, he told me that it was something that could happen. Because I told him I wanted to do it, and he was like, yeah. And he put me in touch with the people, but you never know until actually, you know?
Yeah.
So I was really excited for real, and it was the morning, and I was like, dang, this is a great way to start my day. So shoot, yeah, it was good.
It is. Like, who was the first person you called and told, or did? I'm sure when the flyer dropped, I'm gonna get to it. I'm sure when the flyer dropped, people was blowing you up, but like, who was the first person you ran to? Was it your dad? Was it your brothers? Like, who was it?
Somebody notified me, let me know I was on Dreamville for real. It was my guy Will. Yeah, he just texted me, said congrats, and I'm like, congrats on what? You know, what did I do? And he was like, I see you on Dreamville, and I was like, boom, let me go check it out. Oh, I showed them. Lit. And the lineup was crazy, so I was like, this is a great look.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so I know you heard that crazy sound. For those of you who aren't familiar with the sound, that is the sound that we call our level up challenge. It's a quick game we like to play, and every time you hear that sound, you will be giving a level up question. So the questions are kind of tough, but if you answer all three, one of your lucky fans back home will receive a gift card. So you gotta look at it like you're doing it for the fans.
I need to see this. I need to see one of my fans take a picture and let me see it.
We gonna make sure it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready for the first one?
Yeah, especially if I answer the question. I need to see it.
Trust me. Okay.
Y'all let me know.
So, which feature on a song would you rather have if they were still alive? Are you going with Biggie or are you going with Tupac?
All right, that's a good question. I'm gonna go with Tupac.
I had a feeling you would say that, so tell me why.
But it wasn't like I had to really think about it. But I would say Tupac just because Tupac brought a crazy energy. Biggie was a lyrical genius.
True.
But man, it's nothing like that energy that Tupac brought to the table and on a song. I feel like that's I haven't even seen nothing like that since Pac.
Yeah.
And but it's a bunch of lyrical geniuses out here.
I go with
but
you
yeah,
saying,
that's why I would say Pac.
I love that. He's my favorite rapper, so.
Yeah.
Love the answer. Okay, back to Dreamville, because I want to talk about your fans. They showed up and showed out. They had jackets, blankets, T-shirts. Like, was that your first time actually really realizing that, like, your fan base was so strong and they rode so hard for you? Or was that just, like, that's something you used to, like, you know, how your fans roll?
No, I'm not used to that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm humble, man. I don't expect nothing. So to see that, it's really hard to explain, hard to put it in words. And the fact that you wasn't even sure if you was gonna see me, and you still did that or wore that,
right? Or
you know what I'm saying, or bought that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I don't take none of that stuff for granted. I don't see that. I'm not gonna say I see that too often.
Right.
I get the love a lot. I feel the love, and I always feel the love is there. But man, people was getting tattoos of the autographs that I was giving out and like messages that I was writing, and they showed me today that they went and got it tattooed.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You really are making a huge impact, and you could tell from the crowd at your set. Like that's not an everyday easy thing. So
nothing to take for granted.
For sure. Staying on the topic of festivals, you also did Rolling Loud last year. Tell me about that. I was able to be a live stream host for that, and just witnessing that in that crowd is crazy too.
Yeah.
So how did that opportunity come about?
I really don't remember. I think it was my guy, my publicist Ryan. He knew the DJ. He knew the DJ that was on the lineup, and the DJ was just bringing out just dope artists. And I was one of the artists he wanted to bring out, so I popped out, and it just worked out.
Were you nervous?
Nah, not necessarily. It's I usually don't be nervous. Like it's a feeling that you get where it's like, I know I want to do great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you I can understand if you didn't have time to sound check, you didn't have time to prepare, rehearse, or everything was last minute or something happened right before they said, and then they said, all right, well, you're on in 5. Like, then that's, all right, I might be nervous.
Yeah.
Because if the sound just crashed 5 minutes ago and they said, all right, but you got to go.
Right.
So I get it. But nah, it's nothing to be nervous about. This is what I love to do.
Correct. and you look like it when you're on stage. So
thank you.
That's good. Now I know you've heard this so many times that many people do like to compare your sound to J. Cole. How do you feel about that comparison?
I don't feel no type of way about it.
That little smirk. Why you do that smirk?
Because I just had a team meeting today.
Really?
And my folks was like, yeah, they need to stop that. Woo-doo-woo. Well, he was playing, but I was laughing because we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think it's bad at all. It's great to be in that same sentence as someone as great as Cole.
True.
Or even just knowing him and having a relationship with him. But yeah, I look at it like people like eating food. Like if you eat some new food and you trying to explain that to someone else, they're gonna say, "Oh, this tastes like such and such," so they can understand what it tastes like. So I understand.
Great compliment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now we heard you was the plug. You know,
for what?
You was able to gift J. Cole the latest Xbox. Yeah. When I heard that, I'm like, dang, was any of your homies, your brothers, they like, dang, where my Xbox at? Like, how did you pull it off?
Why? At the time, man, I just knew a bunch of people who was getting Xboxes and PlayStations for store price, and that was unheard of at the time because the PS5 was like, you couldn't find them in the stores. You couldn't order them. They was all getting sold out. You couldn't get it for the store price. And people was reselling it for like $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $2,500 for a PlayStation 5.
Right.
So I was lucky enough to have, and it was nothing but like people I went to school with, and like they was getting all these PlayStations and selling them to me. So I just had them. So yeah, that was I let him know that I had PlayStations and Xboxes, and he happened to be on the road, and he said he lost his or left his Xbox or something. He needed one. So, shoot, I got him an Xbox.
Just like that.
Got him an Xbox. Yeah, we got to see the show.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And then he wanted to, he needed, for Christmas, one of his people in North Carolina needed a PlayStation for their kids or something.
So he knew who to call.
Had to call me. Had to call me. Nobody could find a place. And I got a PlayStation 5 all the way down to North Carolina to him the same day. So
that's what's up.
For sure. In exchange for that, he gave me some beats.
See?
Yeah.
The way to network. I love to see it.
For sure.
And when I need one, I'm going to call you, okay? Don't be acting funny.
You can get them in the store now. It's not the same no more. For sure.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you.
Absolutely.
Okay, now you dropped an EP called Dear Jane on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It was dope. But we want to talk about it. So who is Jane, and what was the inspiration behind the song?
Who is Jane? Nah, that's the question right there. That's the question. It's just like John Doe, Jane Doe.
Okay.
So it's dear. You know how John Doe is just a placeholder for a name. Yeah, it's a placeholder for a name. Okay. Dear Jane.
And the inspiration behind the song?
Which one? Or the whole project? It tied into the last one. It's a bunch of letters to myself and letters to an anonymous person.
Okay.
Jane.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. But yeah, it's just a bunch of stories.
Did you see that project being like kind of therapeutic for you? Kind of like your diary, not necessarily telling all your thoughts, but you know, just
just that project, but just music in general. I look at it like that. I treat it like that. I feel like that's where you really get the raw feelings from, raw emotions from. But yeah, this project, I was just in my bag, I guess they say.
Yeah, that's what they say. And with the Henny and crystals, I'm listening. I'm like, dang, Domani talk about me. You said Libra.
That's you.
You said tattoo on the thigh. Like, okay, you was just talking about me.
Right.
But it was nice. I liked it. It was a vibe. And with the instruments in the back. I feel like I saw that you do play. Do you play instruments? Was that you playing any instruments?
I can do anything I put my mind to, but I will not say I play instruments right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because that'll be, okay.
A lie. Okay, yes.
No, not a lie. It just be disrespectful to real musicians.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. So you heard the sound, so I know you're ready for question number 2.
Okay.
If you had to rank one of T.I.'s songs as one of his greatest, which song would it be and why?
Greatest. That man has a discography, man. He has a really good catalog. I gotta pick one.
Just one.
Okay, we got the conscious tip, we got the storytelling tip, we got the trap, we got the trap music tip. Okay, we got the mature tip, we got the just the wild, reckless tip. It's a lot of different TIs. Hold on. I gotta say, man, ASAP. I feel like it's no right and good answer because it's like torn between.
Yeah.
I'm thinking ASAP. I'm thinking Live in the Sky.
Okay.
I'm thinking I like Bankhead off the King album. For sure.
Okay.
Motivation. It's a lot of...
It is. Now, he got hits for sure. So you answered those. So that counts. Okay. Let's go back to the music. So your song Forever Lasting, which features DC Young Fly and Seddy Hendrix. Dope song, by the way. Love the video. How did the collaboration come about, and what was that like being in the studio with these two?
We was just having fun, man.
I can believe
we were really having fun. And it's like when music is made like that, people ask me like, do you know what the music gonna do? It's like, not necessarily, but we know we had a good time making it, and we know the ideas or just the energy was just flowing, just
right.
You know what I'm saying? So smooth, and all the words were just rolling, and you know what I'm saying? But that night, Seddy pulled up, and that might have been like the first beat we heard. My guy Cam made that beat, Cam Harrington. Seddy immediately went in the booth. He just goes in the booth. First thing he thinks of, he just freestyles everything. That's Seddy. So he came up with the hook. Boom, I'm doing my verse. I go and walk to the booth. I got to go through a hallway to go to the booth. I see DZ on Fly.
Okay.
Boom. You want to get on this song? He say, shoot, yeah. I lay my verse down. Time for him to go in there. He just walked in, don't know what's going on. But he prayed outside the hallway. I seen him praying and walked in the booth and said, I'm ready. And he did that. And it just happened just like that.
Wow.
So
right time, right place.
Yeah.
And good vibes. That's what's up. No, I did compliment you on this video, and that's because you have a consistent aesthetic with your visuals.
Oh, thank you.
So are you the brains behind your creative direction, or like do you have a whole team that comes together and then you guys just say what you want it to look like? What is that process like?
Combination. A lot of times I already see a vision, have a visual for these songs that I a lot of times it's my guy Jacob, or it's my guy Justin Trout, or it's just me and my guys just sitting in the studio. My DJ, my manager, just my engineer, just coming up. My engineer be coming up with some crazy ideas.
For real?
Yeah, a lot of times we gotta say no, but yeah, it's really just, it's nothing too orchestrated. It's no whiteboard and no it's none of that. It's just like, oh, I think that'll look good, let's try it. Or that's places over there, and I know this person that work at this place, or I know this girl, she there right now. It's just organic stuff like that.
Yeah, got you. Now, seeing that you enjoy creating short form content, do you see yourself going into the film industry and maybe one day directing visuals for other artists?
Yeah. It's directing visuals. Yeah, but man, artists, sometimes people gotta learn how to get out the way of the music, you know?
True.
I allow myself to get outvoted a lot of times with my team if I don't see the vision, because you're not going to see the vision all the time, and everyone else not going to see the vision all the time. I allow myself to get outvoted. That's why if we talking about the content, if it's an idea that I don't really necessarily see the vision for, I still try it.
Right.
Some artists would be like, nah.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, bet that'll kind of kill the rest of my creativity for the whole project.
I feel you on that, yeah.
But yeah, man, if people just open-minded and just willing to get out the way of the music, because after you make the music, however someone else see the story in their head from about your music, it's just, that's it.
Right.
Like, I know you wrote We but you wrote your music how you wrote it, and you seen it in your head how you seen it. But man, that don't mean it's gonna translate the same way to the people.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
that's true. Yeah, but I could see you in the film industry.
Yeah, directing in my little directorship.
For sure, yeah.
For sure.
And even doing the sound score and everything.
Absolutely.
You know, one man show. So
yeah,
one day. Now, a lot of people might assume that your success comes easy, you know, seeing who your folks are. But I'm sure that you faced adversity. So can you talk about that and just, you know, building up your brand and your name as an artist?
Yeah, it's hard to have those conversations because it's like you don't want to make it seem like I'm saying it was so hard or it was
like what was me? You
know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or it was or it wasn't. So it's just, man, I try to stay away from those conversations. But man, just success in general, having an idea come from your head to something tangible and be released out into the world and it resonate with people in a positive way is not that easy. Right. And to do it again and again and again, and to actually sit and say, dang, I know what I'm doing in a world where don't nobody know what they're doing. Is not easy at all.
Yeah, that's so true. A lot of people really don't understand it. A lot of people out here don't know what they're doing. They just trying to figure it out. They make it look good, finesse. Right. A lot of us are finessed. So
absolutely.
So you figure it out, is what it is. What Glorilla say at the end of the day going in.
Absolutely.
Okay, now was the independent route your choice, or were you advised to go that way?
Probably both.
Yeah.
Both. I'm not against a record label though. I'm not against a major label. None of that. It's just business, man. When you understand a little bit about the business, you just know that you want to have some leverage before you go and get a contract in front of you. Because if you don't have no leverage, you either got to say yes or they could say no when you come back with something else. But yeah, people gonna want to help you when it look like you don't need their help. So I know that's all it is.
So how long, say if there's an artist out there who's you know, starting in the industry and they're trying to decide as well, how long would you say maybe an artist should be independent before they even go scouting and looking for record labels?
It ain't no formula. It ain't no. It depends, man. If you need something and someone else got it, but you got to sacrifice something for that, but that something that you needed gonna help you get to where you need to be, then it's worth the sacrifice. It really ain't no telling. It's really no telling though. Yeah. But what I would say is don't look at a major label like, oh, that's all I needed, because a lot of times the label don't know what to do either.
That's true.
They waiting on you to show something, or waiting on you to see a spike from something you did. Right. And until then, they probably just gonna let you do what you know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Work hard, okay? Independently.
Boom.
Okay, brings us to our last question.
Is that every 8 minutes?
Now you keep it time.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna throw this question at you. So if you had to choose between what's kind of going on right now between Kendrick and J. Cole, who are you choosing and why?
Well, I gotta take a shot. Nah. Kendrick or J. Cole, musically, I ain't even gonna say it. It's like how? It's like saying Tupac and Biggie. Like if we talking about the best artists in general, it's gonna be Tupac. If we talking about the best lyricists, it's gonna be Biggie. So it's like how it's not just a yes or no straightforward answer.
So what if we look at it like that? If we talking lyrically between J. Cole and Kendrick, who are we saying?
Lyrically, J. Cole has been killing it right now. Lyrically. Artistry, we gotta say Kendrick Lamar.
I agree.
Gotta say Kendrick Lamar.
I agree.
Yeah.
Valid answer. All right, cool. You answered all 3 questions, so your fans back home should be happy because one of these lucky people will be getting a gift card. So clap it up for Domani. Woo!
Yeah. Y'all let me know.
Okay, now before I let you go, I want to talk about the EP dropping later this month, which is April. What can we expect from this project?
Every EP just been 4 tracks, so 4. I plan on this being the last EP before the project, unless something just comes about. Yeah. But you can expect more vibes from the last EP with the hint of what would be next at the end of the EP.
Okay, I feel like you gave me something. Just a little bit.
Yeah. You didn't get what I was saying? A lot of people say I talk like that. Like I just sound like I'm saying a bunch of quotes or something.
No, I mean, I feel like what you give it. And if I take that answer from what I got from this latest EP, it was some music on there for the ladies. It was very unisex. It was vibes. It was conscious. It was love. You know, it was real. Yeah. So I'm guessing we're just going to get more of that for this next project. Something to vibe to in the summer?
Yeah. It's tracks like the Forever Lasting with me, DC, and Sadie Hendrix. Tracks like that with a hint of some new energy at the end of the project. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, where can people find you, support you, connect with you?
I'm going to be on the road. I might be in a city near you. Shoot. Check my page. My page, Domani, Domani. You ever met somebody named Domani?
I honestly feel like you might be the only person I know named Domani.
That's right. Look, I just met a girl named Domani.
For real? She spelled it the same way?
No, she spelled it a weird way, actually. Yeah, but yeah, my Instagram, TikTok, all that, Domani. So if you want to stay updated, that's my page.
Okay, then one last question. What is one thing that you're like looking forward to accomplishing in the year of 2024? I mean, you've already started off the year very well. But is there anything on the list?
Working with more artists.
Okay.
Like yeah, working with Honcho.
Okay.
I like Honcho.
Yeah.
Let me see. Money Long.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
Money
that.
Long. Shoot. That's all I got in my head right now.
Okay.
Yep. Who you listen to?
Well, I do listen to Money. Yeah. I listen to Summer Walker. She's my fave.
Okay.
But then I listen to like Larry June. I listen to Primo Rice. And, you know, I'm really all over the place.
We need to get one with Larry.
That would be a vibe, Larry. For sure.
For sure.
Doing numbers. So.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this was fun. Thank you, Domani.
Thank you
so much for joining us here in the Skyy Lounge. You guys already know. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let us know who else you want to see sit on the couch in the Skyy Lounge. And as always, until next time.